If you are looking for photography in Hainault or London, then you've come to the right place.
Bună, eu sunt Laura și am supraviețuit unui shooting de 12 ore, deși am ceva experiență în domeniu. Astăzi am învățat foarte multe lucruri noi, datorită lui Dumitrel, care are niște directive foarte exacte. Și pe lângă asta am avut plăcerea să cunosc niște oameni minunați.
Bună, sunt Nicoleta, am fost cursant la cursul workshop-ului Dumitrel despre wedding. Am venit super entuziasmată de la început pentru că mi-a plăcut încă de când m-a contactat. Chiar și dacă am venit entuziasmată, așteptările mele au fost depășite. Mi-a plăcut că am cunoscut oameni mișto, mai ales el, foarte deschis, și am atins o grămadă de lucruri de la posing și lumini și cum să-ți dezvolți business-ul, că până la urmă trebuie să facem bani și din asta. Și cu mare drag vă recomand să veniți și abia aștept pe următor.
Salutare, sunt Mihai, sunt după 12 ore de workshop, super strong, multe informații. Cel mai mult mi-a plăcut cum să controlăm lumina și posing-ul, foarte important, dar ce mi-aș fi dorit, mai multe zile de workshop, dar putem recupera cu un alt workshop.
Salutare, numele meu este Gabi, am participat 2 zile la un workshop extraordinar de fotografie de nuntă împreună cu Dumitrel Rada. Țin pe această cale să-i mulțumesc pentru toate informațiile oferite. Aș vrea să precizez că am plecat de la acest workshop cu foarte multe informații despre lumină, care este foarte importantă, despre posing. Încă o dată mulțumesc pentru toate indicațiile și pentru toate lucrurile care le-am învățat în 2 zile extraordinare. Modelele au fost profesioniste, dar au urmat cu rigoare indicații date de Dumitrel, care au fost foarte prețioase, poziții, felul în care să se așeze, poziția corpului, indicații care au făcut ca pozele să iasă într-un fel deosebit.
Rada, definitely.
Rada, Dumitrel Rada. The absolute professional.
I've got one word to say. Amazing.
Dumitrel Rada Photography, yeah, he's one of the photographers that I use for my clients' work, and I actually use it myself personally as well.
Dumitrel. Yeah, Dumitrel Rada.
He can make anyone look like a model. He finds these wonderful locations and he's just got this eye. He just sees these images, and he's such a perfectionist, and he makes sure he gets his shot, but it's still incredibly good fun. I can't wait to see the rest of my images. When we were first planning our wedding, looking for a photographer wasn't even on my agenda. The dress was my priority, and finding the venue, didn't think of the pictures at all. And we had a beautiful wedding. I've got some lovely memories, but now it's 6 months on, and the photos I have are just very average because a friend took them. I really thought I'd lost my chance initially because the wedding was over, and I'd never heard of a post-wedding shoot or trash the dress. So 6 months after the event, I got to wear my dress for the second time. We had a lovely beach surrounding, and we did the whole thing again in a very playful, fun, spontaneous way.
Rada Photography, wow, wow, wow. Working with children, animals, adults. You want to look cool? Get Rada behind the camera.
One of the best, if not the best, photographers I've ever worked with. It was a pleasure for me to work with him today. Precision, direction and execution.
The first time I actually got to use Dumitrel, I was on the way to go to a conference in San Diego, and I needed to update my profile photograph for my LinkedIn account. So I literally saw Dumitrel at a meeting and asked him at 9 o'clock, can you take a photograph? And literally no studio or anything, but he conjured up a studio, improvising with chairs and curtains at the background to give the studio effect. And I was thinking, what's this going to look like actually when I actually see the final product? So not only with the photography in terms of the quality and the sharpness of how he captured my face, but also how quick he delivered that.
I guess the reason why I really like Dumitrel is because he totally believes in himself. The very first time I met him, he approached me and said, hey, you want to see what I do? You want to see what I do? And he came out with his little iPad or his tablet or whatever it might be. He says, look at my work, look at my work. I'm the best photographer in the world, the best photographer in the world. You know, the best photographer in the world is like a massive claim. So, and then I looked at the tablet and I was sold. Absolutely, absolutely sold. And the work that I now show on my website is all Dumitrel's work. The image of our company dictates that we have to have high fashion, really great imagery that is going to appeal to our customers. We are a bespoke lifestyle and clothing brand, making beautiful clothing for men and for women.
So what most people probably think of is the price, but what they don't compare is what they're actually getting. And I made the mistake of, when our friend very kindly offered to do our wedding photo, of not looking at his previous work or not asking to see a portfolio. Have a look at the photographer's portfolio. Is it the style that you want? Or are you going to be happy with just something very average? If I was planning my wedding again, the photographer would definitely come high on my agenda. I think I would choose the venue, the dress, but then next the photographer. I would give it a lot more attention because, as I've learned, that actually is the only thing that you're left with. And what memories do you want to create? You want to have them captured. So the photographer is one of the most important things that you need to consider.